All right, Bebot the boot, $100 super chat. If Stuttering John is not wasted when he starts stream, well, here I am. And I haven't had a drink yet. So where's the hundy? Where's the fucking hundy? Come on, pal. I mean, you just said that. Put your money where your fucking mouth is. Right? Right? I don't know. Are you saying you're a bullshit artist? Are you saying you stand for nothing? I think, though. Thank you, Crackhead Bob. You're welcome. It's amazing. Oh, I didn't get surgery, right? I'm going to say I'm a doctor. Yes, I should be a doctor, yeah. I left the fridge door open and it starts blinking. No, I'm 60 and in great shape. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, still alive. Isn't that great? Pinky's waiting on me. Well, please let me know so I can fucking strike him. No barrel of lies here. I think you mean on Shitway's show. Oh, now it's a fake surgery, right? Yeah, that's why I have the bracelet. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the one problem, Oracle. I might not be on. I might not be allowed to get on a plane. I might have to cancel my gigs. That's the problem. I gotta read what the doctor told me. I was fucking out of it. Skull. I do know that I was under the knife for 2 hours. 2 hours. And I didn't get home till 8 o'clock last night to watch the Yankees lose again. But they said that I don't know if I could fly. I don't know. I gotta check because, and then if I, did I put this on backwards? No. Did I? No. But if I can't, then I gotta cancel these gigs. So I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, 2 hours in surgery. Fucking sucked. Got to be very careful with the water. Very careful. I got to talk to the doctor. I know he's going to want to do a follow-up. So let me just tell you what happened. If you want to know, I don't care. If you don't want to know, it doesn't really bother me. I don't give a shit. It's my show. So here's the wrist. Oh, this is the funniest part about this. So here's the wrist. Obviously, it's a new bandage, a new everything. And they came in on this side, and they put in a rod connecting all the bones together, probably diagonally. And then on this side is one chip. Well, I'm sorry. This side's the rod. So they got a rod here, and then there's one chip here, and there's a plate that holds everything together. So 2 hours under the knife. Now I got to worry about staph infection. I got to worry about all of that nonsense. And I also got to worry about when he wants to see me for the x-rays and make sure the procedure was good. And all of this while I'm supposed to be flying to New York on April 14th. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And I meant to call the doctor today. But of course, now I'm allergic to oxycodone. As you all know, I can't take it. Now, watch what's funny about this. So they put in a nerve blocker. Now, I'm going to do this for you. So they put a nerve blocker. So I still can't feel this left part of my arm. So watch this. As soon as I go up like that. Oh, wait, you got to do like this. It's not working now. If I'm lying down. All right, well, if I was lying down, as soon as I get up to this point, I punch myself in the fucking face. I guess it's only when I lie down. Yeah, like, see that jerk reaction? See how that works? So if I'm lying down and my face is right here, it just automatically. So I kept hitting myself in the face. Thought my father was reincarnated into my arm. Skull! I want to thank all the people that donated to my GoFundMe. I'm up to 500 and counting. I didn't want to do it at first, but those idiots did it. So I was like, you know what? Why not? There's power in money. And why not have some power for myself? I have over 600 people who watch me, right? I make pretty good money doing this. And Rob said to Keanu, the only reason people watch are to mock me or something like that, the only reason people watch me are to laugh at me. They don't watch me because they're fans or something like that. Now, okay. It's kind of a little jab. It's uncalled for. People watch me, and Rob did this show because I'm good and I'm funny and I'm a nice person. And I've had a career that nobody else in the Stableverse has had. And Howard found me funny. Jay found me funny. The Tonight Show found me funny. And all the shows after that and all the movies after that. So obviously I've done enough. I've had plenty of my own shows as well. So obviously people see a value to me. Now, I don't know why he said that. It could be sometimes people just say things. So I'm not going to beat him up for it. You know? Yeah, because a lot of my haters say that. Pocky started saying that, Rob. So you're just kind of mimicking Pocky. We just watch to laugh at you. Yeah, that lament has been around for a while. It's nothing new. That's what they say. Let's just agree to disagree. I think people watch me because they find me entertaining. And I do a good show. And I have interesting guests on. And I change things up. And I don't do the same show every day. And I rarely watch clips, and I rarely snipe. So it's a different show. Do I do silly things? Yes. But that's part of my charm. But that was a dig. And I'm just going to let it roll off my back. Not going to trash Rob. Again, Rob, I wish you well in your sobriety. Skull. I think to rescue animals is a great thing. I do it too. I rescued my cats. And when these cats pass, I'll probably rescue a dog as well. Because I love dogs. I love animals. I'm like you in that respect, Rob. And I know you're getting used to this new, way. You're not drinking. It's, pride. Obviously, I'd never known that feeling, but, So, I put my GoFundMe on my Facebook. And one of the interesting things that I found is people said, well, you sued them. Why should we help you? Now, I know that a lot of people would have that opinion. But I want you all to understand one simple fact that you are missing. I am all about freedom of speech. I have a song on my first album called One Thing. It's the hidden track. There's one thing that I'll say to you. Oh, no, I know you don't want me to. I know you're trying to get rid of me. Somebody's got to do the deal with the FCC. Yeah. I'm all about the First Amendment. What I'm not about is using my name, voice, and likeness without my knowledge or written consent. That's the most important part. Without my written consent to make money off of my performance, make money off of my name, my likeness, and my image for profit. That is different than freedom of speech. And when people say, well, you sued them, I sued them to protect me and my rights. And I am so sick of you people who can't understand that basic fact. This is my handsome likeness. This is my voice. This is my image. Okay? You can't start taking my work and profiting from it without written consent. Using my name, likeness, and voice to promote it and have 2 pay-per-views and a live event without compensating me and without my written consent. This is not about freedom of speech. Shitway keeps trying to pound that through your heads. That's because he's a snake and he's a liar. He knows this is not about freedom of speech. He knows that. He is lying to you. Don't fall for it. And yes, I sued them. It was my last resort. Let me remind you, I went to the FBI. I called the FBI. I filled out a report with the FBI, all documented. I filled out a report with the Los Angeles Police Department, all documented. I filled out a report with the Cape Coral PD, all documented, and it didn't stop. Because the authorities have bigger things to do. So I was only left with this to protect my rights. And let's not forget the hypocrisy. Let's not forget the hypocrisy. When Vince, the lawyer, taped Shitway a stand-up, he went fucking ballistic. He couldn't handle it. But yet he has no problem with these people taping me at my gigs, and he has no problem with playing them. You fucking snaky hypocrite. When it happens to you, you fucking scream, bitch, whine, and moan. But it's okay when you do it to me. That's a fucking hypocrite. And you guys struck Mensa math. So stop with this bullshit about striking, because I might be doing that tomorrow. Again. It's within my rights I'm protected by federal law. I don't care what your attorney is telling you. And I'm also protected by YouTube. You cannot illegally download stuff. And when I put it behind my goddamn paywall and it's marked private, it is copyrighted. End of story. You got that, you fucking snaky prick? So you can sue me all you fucking want, shitway. You keep fucking saying that on your show, right? Oh, you got a lawsuit coming. Well, if that's what it's about, have at it. I will annihilate you in court. Oh, and don't think that I don't have you saying that you're making more money ever since I started striking you. Don't think I don't have the screenshots of Dan Varney's $750 a show. Because I do. I do. I have everything, shitware. Much like Single Wide, I save every fucking show of yours. The difference between you and I is I don't air it. I don't use it to make money. Because I kind of find you fucking boring, untalented, much like Howard did. That's why you had to ask Gary for permission to come into the studio. And I went in without any permission because Howard wanted me in there. And Gary couldn't do a damn thing about it because Howard would never fire me. You got it, shitway? I think it's funny that you play me when on my last day, and you think that's a fucking win for you? That's a win? When you see how pissed Howard is that I'm leaving? That you think that's a win? He couldn't wait for you to get the fuck out of there. But me? He went through the fucking roof because he knew how important I was to that show. Just like the last article that came out. I'll read it to you from the Daily Mirror. Stuttering John, an integral part of this show. You were nothing. And that's why you hate me so much. Because you were nothing. Skull! Ladies and gentlemen, please let me bring on my good buddy, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. Hey, Dan.
Johnny, how's it going, man? Welcome back.
Did you always have this mustache?
Congratulations on the GoFundMe. Over $500 today. They said it couldn't be done, John. It's happening. It's all coming. Everything is happening. The wins are stacking back up again. It's like you never left. So congratulations on that.
No, and it'll continue happening because I haven't even hit my high roll of friends yet. You know, and when it'll start going up and up. I initially didn't want to do it because I didn't want it to appear to be a grift, but now it's like, well, fuck them. If they're gonna do it, then why don't I build up my war chest?
They were clearly doing something that borders on money laundering. The way that they were getting the money, and they could say whatever they want. Oh, it's going to the lawyer. Well, then why is fucking Dr. Steve involved? Why do you have all these people with their
Why
hands
do you
in the
keep
basket?
asking for an anti-slap if you have all this money?
People are starting to figure out that these people are not good. They're not the good guys. They never were the good guys.
No. They're the dweebs. They're the dorks. They're not part of the cool crowd. Like, I don't know why anybody would think they were cool, part of the cool crowd. Even Adam Bush, who can't stand me, was like, John was always part of the cool crowd. In high school, John had the bands. John had the girls. John was in the cool crowd. And I always have been. I'm the one hanging out with Howard, going out to dinner with Ozzy. Like, I was always in that cool crowd. These guys are fucking dweebs.
You're the one that hangs out with Matt Damon and George Clooney. You're the one that's met the Playboy Playmates. You're the one that Howard trusted to go out and fucking interview A-list celebrities. You're the fucking man. You get invited to parties. You've been in limos with famous people. Shuli and Carl have never been in that life. They don't know what that life is.
No. I mean, I've been limos with John Stamos and Carrot Top. I mean, like, you name it. You know, NFL players I'm hanging out in limos with, drinking with, and like, it's just like I swam in the fucking grotto at Hefner's Playboy Mansion.
I almost said, I don't know if you caught that. I was going to say, you hung out at the Playboy Mansion, but I didn't want to say it if I was wrong. But of course, yeah, you have hung out at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah,
he's never been to the Playboy Mansion.
At the Playboy Mansion with a playmate. Come on, man. I was there. I mean, you kidding me? Smash Mouth had their own room. You know what's cool about the grotto dance? I don't know if people know this. So there's this big kind of circular pool, right? But then there's this grotto. It's like a cave. So in order to get into the grotto, it's kind of scary for people who are claustrophobic because you got to swim through this 10-foot tunnel. And then you come up from the tunnel and then you're in like a lagoon in the grotto. And there's all different lagoons in the grotto with the fucking waterfalls in there. And guys are fucking women on the rocks all over the fucking shit.
Really?
And the running joke is that if you swim in the grotto, you're going to get pregnant, even if you're a guy.
Yeah. Shuli's never been to the grotto, and he'll never be to the grotto. He's not about that life. He's about, doing 4-hour shows every day about you down in Alabama in his fucking shitty little fucking house that he lives in, fixating over you because he could never be you. And he still is seething to this day that he never got to the levels that you got to. And that's everything he does now is because of that.
Yeah, because I'm a living example of what a failure he is. Every single day he's reminded, and so is Silent Mike. Like every day those guys are reminded they've done nothing. Nothing, Sergeant Schultz. They haven't done anything. And they like to say, I'm living my glory days. That's because I had them.
John, you are the living, breathing embodiment of the American dream.
Well, and that's, Dan, don't think that I'm not applying for jobs even today. And I might be out of here any day. And when I say out of here, and this is the sad part for me, I'll even stop doing stand-up. And not because I don't love doing stand-up, because I don't want these assholes to start sending people there so they can milk that to make money. That's how sick it is. Because when I leave, Shitway, he says he doesn't send people bullshit. They get people to show up, like Lardif. They get people to show up and fucking take pictures just to have a little glimpse of what the Duke's doing. So I'll just stop doing any gigs, and that's it. They won't know. And I don't go to the same places here in the Cape. Most of the time, I stay home just to watch the Yankees. So they're not going to really have any way to get to the Duke anymore. And they're not going to know about where the Duke's going. They're going to have to come up with a new fucking idea. It'll be a day of reckoning. And all of these fucking assholes in the pores who will love to chip at me, they are going to have to fucking, when I go, Dan, and it's when, not if, but when I go, I guarantee all of these dipshits in the pores are going to go, we miss John now. I'm jonesing for John. I am telling you, I know it is a fact. And then they're going to feed off each other. They're going to fight each other, but it'll never be as good.
To their credit, they've got more juice out of the lemon than I thought they could. They got more juice out of the squeeze than I thought they ever could with you.
So now Pinky is calling the comic strip, telling them I'm not canceled. No, Pinky, I didn't say I was canceling yet. I said I got to call my doctor first. So don't be fucking, and he's trying to book himself. This is the kind of, this is what I mean, Dan. They can't leave me alone.
He's watching you right now, too. You know that, right? I'm sure you can guess that.
He's sniping me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'll just strike him right now. I don't care. All right, I'll strike him right now. This is what he wants to do. Here we go. Let's see. There I am. All right, time to strike. Time to strike. No, he doesn't have me right now because I guess he got panicky. I'll fucking take his goddamn channel down. I don't.
Yeah, he's scared. So he's what he's doing. So this is Kevin's new move now. He'll put you up, take you down, play the audio because he's so frightened. Kevin is fucking scared. Kevin knows he's this close to losing his channel right now, but he can't get away from you. He needs the dopamine hit.
Siri, call Johnny. Sorry, Dan.
Take your time. Take your time.
John McCarthy, I'm not available.
Strike that Beef Tips channel too while we're at it. Kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
No, I just got to get in touch with this fucking guy to tell him.
Who's this guy? Your boy Johnny?
Yeah, he's the booker. He's the guy that booked the fucking the gig at Rodney's. I mean,
nice. Yeah, get him on the line.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh yeah, and I should talk about Pinky. He's such a piece of shit. Like, imagine if I went to his gig, like I guess him and Bob are doing a gig at Rodney's, and I went with a fucking
noisemaker.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't I'm not a child. Siri, call Johnny. Call the comic strip. Pinky's calling Kevin Brennan and trying to say that I said I was canceling. I didn't say I was canceling. I just said I had to check with my doctor first. So could you please call them right now and tell them don't believe anything anybody tells them?
The comic strip.
Yes.
Yeah, good. I'll send them
No, just call them. Just tell them, hey, this is Johnny. And, don't listen to this fucking asshole. He tries to sabotage John every fucking second because he's an old man who wears diapers.
Okay. I'll tell.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Fucking asshole, fucking Pinky. He's such a fucking child, man. Remember when I saw you at Rodney's and you pointed to Stevie Lou, your muscle, and you said you want a piece of this? Come down to the comic strip. Come on down. Run up. So Dan, this fucking thing, it's weird. If I lie down, and they told me because they put they shoot you with some nerve blockers, right? So if I lie down and I hit a certain point, it just goes like that. So if I'm in bed and I go like this, it'll just fucking hit me in the face.
Why are you hitting yourself, John? Why do you keep it?
Fucking bizarre. I can't tell you how many times I fucking hit myself in the face. And they told me it happens. And the nurse told me some people get black eyes because they'll be lying down. I think just pops them in the fucking eye. All right. So now I'm going to have to do this, Dan. I'm sorry, Dan, because, this it's such a shame. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fucking, I'm going to report him.
You might as well. I mean, yeah.
I'm really going to have to. Now he's fucking doing exactly what he shouldn't be doing. And I'll report him again. And then he'll lose his fucking channel. And that'll be it. And don't blame me. Because Vegas Bear Social Jerry, if you get the timestamp or just whenever he's sniping me, just fucking tell, and then I'll fucking strike him.
But hey, John, I have a question for you. Do you think Ava's going to be upset if you're striking channels? I know she's very touchy about that.
Doesn't
even
matter.
Care?
Doesn't matter. I'm the boss of me. But I love Ava. FKB for Kevin Brennan. Ava was just saying exactly what you were saying. I have a lot of goodwill. All right, so hold on a second. All right.
Are we pulling up now?
What's that?
What are you pulling up?
Yeah, I'm just sending,
Oh, send a link. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
that's what.
I'm gonna have to bounce in about 15 minutes because I got a show coming up at 8. But
I don't want to do this, like, but if this is what he's gonna do, I don't give a shit.
you got to do what you got to do, John.
Yeah, I mean,
defend yourself.
If this is what he's gonna do, then I'm just gonna fucking strike him. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
John, he's asking for it. He
is. He is asking for it. I'm doing it right now. Here it comes. Here it comes. And he's still on. So he's.
While you guys are waiting, feel free to donate to the GoFundMe.
All right, there it is. There it is. John Sealingham lies. Good luck with the GoFundMe. You have one. Just there we go. Dr. Robert J. Manley, your lawyer's working on contingency. Don't worry about how my lawyers are paid. Just let me worry about that, okay?
Can I just ask you one thing real quick? Just something I noticed.
Yeah.
Did you have to fast for the surgery or something? Did you have to like not eat or drink for? Because it looks like you kind of like, because after you got hurt, you weren't going to the gym. You kind of got a little bloated, but you look like you kind of like you lost the bloat.
Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't drink anything. And last night I didn't really drink any beer. I was just kind of out of it. But anyway.
Okay, sorry to derail there. I just noticed you look a little thinner.
Okay, but I'm just saying. He said so.
Like, I don't care that you're sober. There's a lot of people that are sober that don't make it part of their personality. His whole personality right now is, and this is another thing. Every day he goes in a show. Oh, it's day 77. I'm talking to my sponsor. I'm gonna get my chip next week. It's so AA trash cult fucking mentality. It's disgusting, and Rob Saul should be ashamed of himself.
Well, I'll always say, Dan, that one of the things that irritate me, and I'm talking about Jackie the Joke Man now, is that when they become sober, they start frowning on their friends that still drink. Yes. And meanwhile, Jackie and I used to drink together. We were drinking buddies on the, and then suddenly one becomes sober, and then he starts looking down upon me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate when people get sober and then they start acting all sanctimonious. I can't stand it.
You don't know that not only did I come up with the idea for the jaywalk, I would hold up green cards and I'd have a Sharpie behind the cameraman and write jokes on the spot for Jay and hold them up. You don't know that. Oh, cool cat. You're drinking after surgery. Yeah. So it's been fucking 24 hours, dummy. The fuck you want from me? I'm drinking shitty Busch Light. And I can't take oxycodone. So all I got is ibuprofen and Busch Light. The fuck? I don't know about you, but I shattered 4 fucking bones. I got a rod and a plate in my arm right now. Skull! I file a report with the FBI, and I name Kate Meany, Shitware, and Lady Kate, and no follow-up. They're all on the report. I can't wait to Discovery when I show that. Every name is on there. And I have it. And my lawyers have it. No cats, no kids. Thanks for the $5. John, Miss Judy said it best. Dalverse is a symbiotic relationship. They make money off you. You make money off of them. You took the money. Nah. Miss Judy is not as bright as I once thought. And quite frankly, I consider her an attention whore. I don't think she's any better than any of these other people that, seek attention and love from this Dabbleverse. She has no idea what she's fucking talking about, much like she had no idea what she's talking about when it came to my lawsuit. She really should just shut the fuck up. I wish Miss Judy would just shut the fuck up because she knows nothing about what she's talking about. And it's starting to fucking irritate me, Miss Judy. All right, I'm going to go get a couple more beverages. I only had 3. I don't want to hear it.
La da dee, la da da.
Oi! So, all right, let me tell you some funny shit. So, okay, so the thing that happened is I was supposed to get surgery on Monday because my doctor said that the surgery wasn't looking good because, not the surgery, the way they said it the first time. At first, he thought it looked good. But then he said on the second time I got the x-rays, like the bones were starting to go to different directions. He goes, that's not good. Now we need emergency surgery. And I was supposed to get it on Monday. Now, herein lies the problem. My fucking insurance company, for some fucking reason, didn't approve the place I was supposed to go to to get the to get the surgery. Like they wouldn't. Meanwhile, it's in that thing. I'm telling you, insurance companies will fuck you every day of the week. So now let's go. I'm like, well, now what? So I'm like, okay, well, I could. They're like, all right, come to this hospital here in Fort Myers. And then go to the emergency room. So I got to go all the way to Fort Myers, and I go to the hospital in Fort Myers. And now I got to get to the emergency room at 8 a.m. So I'm literally up at like 6 a.m. So I get to the emergency room because that's where the doctor's going to be. So I get there, and then I remember the girl that I was dating works at that hospital in Fort Myers. And I'm like, shit, hopefully I'll see her because, she was pretty fucking smoking. But then I'm there. I get there at 8 a.m. and they don't. Oh, God. The emergency room, it's just, I don't want to be there. There's some guy who's hawking loogies to one of those green bags they give you. Just like, and he's gagging, and he's hawking loogies into this green bag. I swear to Christ, I wanted to throw up. And then it's freezing because they got to keep the hospital cold, which I learned to keep the germs away. So this fucking guy is hawking fucking loogies in his bag, and there are people there. Then some kid walks in on his tippy toes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I hear that the kid's got some spasms in his, in his cankles or whatever, and it's like, then I look to my left, there's a guy with suspenders on, and he's got a big fucking blood thing all over his fucking nose. I felt like I was in a fucking Star Wars cantina. It was just one fucking debacle after another. Then I see another girl come out in a wheelchair, and then she's got the green bag, and now she's fucking puking in the goddamn thing. I'm like, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Then I got another girl who's got a fucking big welt under her eye with her husband. I'm looking at the husband a little weird. I'm like, what did you do? And so I'm sitting there this whole time, like, what the fuck? I feel like I'm one flew over the cuckoo's nest. I swear to God. I'm like, all right. Is there anyone normal here? There was one hot chick, this nurse, blonde, great body, big titties. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, what the fuck? So then I'm there at 8, about 10. They take me to triage. Just ask my vitals, whatever. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go in. Nope. Come back out. Another hour goes by. They come out. We just want to check on everything. Okay. Then we do that. Now, 3 hours go by. Then they finally take me in. And by the way, the cutest girls that work at the hospital. I got to just fucking get a job there. School! So then they take me in. So then I'm in there. Now I'm in like the bed now. And I've been holding in a piss too. So I got two nurses. They're both guys. And I'm pretty sure they're both gay. I mean, I don't care. Not like there's anything wrong with it. But it's weird because they both had female names. But either way, then they got to wipe you down. So they're wiping my fucking armpits and then my chest and everything. Then they give me the reg. You got to wipe your genitals. Now, I only got a gown on. So now I got to wipe my fucking genitals, in front of these guys. I'm like, listen, I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 wipes. I'm sure you could tell. So now I got to wipe the genitals. I was hoping they wouldn't ask me, to wipe my fucking ass. Then they got to set up a fucking, intravenous thing. And then, so now I got to wait for Dr. Wen. I'm like, who? They're like, Wen. I go, what? So I got to wait for this Dr. Wen. And he's the anesthesiologist, and he's going to fucking give me all the shit. I swear to you guys, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I am still not in the operating room. I don't have my phone, and you just don't know what to do with yourself. Then I'm like, shit, I got to pee. Even though I hadn't drank anything, I got to pee. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I said to one of the fucking nurses, I forget, I think his name was like Trish or something. It was like, I said, Trish, could I get can you take me to the bathroom? I can do that, or I can give you one of those pee things, I go, just give me the pee thing. Now, then he's like, all right, you just got to hold it you just got to put your dick in it. And I'm like, oh, boy. So now he's just watching me put my fucking shit, my El Junque. I got to put my junk in there, and I'm peeing in this fucking thing. And I pee, and I actually had some pee in there. And then I'm waiting a little while longer. And then at like 6, the fucking Dr. Wen comes in. All right, I'm going to give you a nerve blocker. Then you're not going to feel that. I'm going to give you a little cocktail. You'll start feeling a little loopy. I didn't. And then finally they take you into the operating room and you're just sitting there. It's freezing. And then they give you the fucking drug, and I swear to God, gone. You're gone. And then 2 hours fucking later, I'm having a dream about beating the shit out of Kevin Brennan. And 2 hours later, I'm having some weird dream, and I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck am I? So it's like 8 o'clock. And that's it. And then everything's on. The doctor's not there. I'm like, so what happened? Then my friend was there, and then they called my friend. He came with his wife to pick me up, and then, and then we went home. But I mean, the whole thing, and then I couldn't sleep all last night. The whole thing was a 12-hour fucking day. Skull!